Okay, so let's have a look at the 2021 past exam paper for ratios, looking at part A for Fauci PLC. So the first part is cash sales if the period of cash or credit given to debtors is 3 months. So with that, you're looking at your debtors days. So your debtor days is looking at your debtors divided by your credit sales multiplied by 12, because we're looking at monthly, because this question has told us because it's equal to 3 months. So remember with this that your sales is made up of two parts. It's made up of cash, credit sales and cash sales. So with the formula, we're going to be looking at your trade debtors divided by your credit sales. So we're going to be able to calculate what our credit sales is here and then work backwards to calculate our cash sales. So with these then, you're going to fill in what we know so far. So we need to know the formula for this question: trade debtors divided by credit sales multiplied by 12 over 1. And from the question, it tells us that all of this is equal to 3 months. So trade debtors divided by credit sales multiplied by 12 over 1 is equal to 3 months. So what we can do then, we find out what our trade debtors are. So you go back to our question and we'll see our debtors then are 174,000. So it's 174,000. Credit sales, we're just going to put in as X multiplied by 12 over 1 is equal to 3 months. So what we want to do is we kind of want to get a small little equation. So we want to get rid of what is below the line. So we're going to multiply our X. We're going to bring it over here to the other side of the equal. So we're going to get rid of this 1. So we're going to multiply across by X. So if we multiply the X multiplied across, we're going to get 174 multiplied by 12 is equal to 3 times X. So remember, we're bringing our X over here, over to the equals. We're going to get rid of the 1. So it's equal to 3 times X. So 174 multiplied by 12 is equal to 3 times X. So we can multiply 174,000 by 12. It's going to give you 2,088,000. That's going to be equal to 3 times X. So now we can bring 3 times, you kind of want to find out what X is. Remember, your X is your credit sales. So we're going to bring the 3 back over the equal sign. So it's multiplication, this sign is now going to become division. So 2.88 million divided by 3 is equal to X. So your X is equal to 696,000. So a little bit of maths involved in this. All we're trying to do, just remember, if we're getting rid of it here, we're bringing the X across. So it's going to be 3 times X, and then we're going to bring it back. That's going to be division. So we said earlier on at the start of this that your cash sales is equal to, our sales is equal to cash plus credit sales. So we're just going to rearrange this. So it says we're looking for cash sales. So that means cash sales is going to be equal to total sales minus credit sales. So have a look and see what our total sales is in the question. So you're going to go back to your profit and loss. So it's 908,000. That's our total sales. You calculate our credit sales, which is 669,000. So you're going to take one away from the other, and that's going to give your cash sales. So your cash sales is 212,000. So remember, use your formula. Fill in the figures in your formula. You don't need all of this as part of it, but if you are finding it difficult, you're better off to write it out step by step. If you're able to do it really fast and you kind of find these equations handy enough, well then do it the short way. But this is just for teaching purposes of how we get our figures. You don't need to have all of it down. Okay, so your formulas are really, really important. Have a look at the list of formulas that I've done up in those games that I've done up and put up on the website, and they'll help you try to remember these formulas, and then you're just filling in what you know in them. So that's the first one, calculating your cash sales.